follow, she dress me. Follow, she dress me. Follow, she dress me. Follow, she dress me. Follow my back, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dress me. 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 I'm on the street. If you like movies, follow, she dress me. Follow, she dress. Follow, she dress me. Follow, she dress. Follow, she dress me.
I talk movies and Marvel, TV shows, rumors, money, and drama. Game of Thrones, universe, and rice too. Vampires, horror, I got you. Subscribe to my page, come roll with me. If you like movies, follow, she dress me. Movies, follow, she dress me. I love, she dress me.
What up, y'all? Late nights, man. Late nights, man. I gotta go to the gym after this, y'all. But I'm here, man. We're gonna talk about. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting something fixed on my screen here. We're gonna talk about some movie news, man. Ryan Coogler is working on the X-Files. There's rumors of Tom Holland not showing up in Doomsday. I don't believe that one. We got some news on Interview with the Vampire, Game of Thrones, a lot. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's get into it. Man, it has been a interesting week, is what I will say. It has been crazy with all this stuff going on. All right, let's jump over to the Game of Thrones universe, man. Dunk and Egg. I am super excited for this TV show. Like, super. Y'all don't understand. I read this book. When did I read this book? Probably like a year or so ago. And this is a short story, and I love it. I am so excited. But for y'all that don't know, we have a new Game of Thrones show coming out called A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge Knight, The Tales of Dunk and Egg. Now, this is scheduled to come out January 18th. Ain't no schedule. HBO stick to their dates. When they put a date out, that's the date. They ain't like Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Marvel be saying a TV show is coming out, and then they move it. Hence, what's going on with Wonder Man. We're supposed to be getting Wonder Man in December. They done moved it to January. But back to HBO. The Hedge Knight will be coming out January 18th. We'll be getting 30-minute long episodes, so it's going to be short. It's going to be short. This is a short story. And we're only getting 6 episodes. But I am super hyped for the Tales of Dunk and Egg. Super excited for it. Another reason I'm excited is they're already greenlit for 3 seasons. So they're going to film this show back to back because they don't want the actor who's playing little Egg over here. Let me see what little Egg at. Where you at, little Egg? Egg, little guy over here. They don't want him to grow out of the character. So we're going to get 3 seasons and they're going to film this thing back to back to back. Now, do I think this story is going to work for everybody? No. I don't think it's going to work because people then got so used to dragons. This show isn't going to have no dragons in it because it's taking place after House of the Dragon where all the dragons get destroyed. But there will be Targaryens. Yes, there will be Targaryens in this show. So that is something you don't have to worry about. Targaryens will be here. We see here, that's Aerion Brightflame. He's crazy. All right, he's a lunatic. All right, he is a mixture of Viserys, Khaleesi's brother. Y'all remember Viserys who was going crazy and Khal Drogo had to put that boy down? Yeah, he acts like a mixture of Daemon, Viserys, maybe even a little Joffrey, like Aerion Brightflame. He gonna be one to watch. All right, he a little Looney Tune. He's a little Looney Tune. But yo, are y'all gonna be checking out A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge Knight? I will, for sure. I am definitely looking forward to that. Next up, let's talk about my good brother, Ryan Coogler. All right. Y'all, Coogler is working on his X-Files TV show. So if y'all that don't know, Ryan Coogler signed like this massive deal with Disney a couple years ago. I actually thought the deal was over. They must have extended it because originally only had like 5 projects with them. He has done more than 5. He's done Wakanda Forever. He's done Ironheart. He's done the animated project. He has completed the Hurricane Katrina project. And he also just did something else with Disney, and now he has X-Files. And then, of course, he's getting Black Panther 3. So that's like 6 or 7 projects that Ryan Coogler has been in development with Disney. So they must have extended his deal because that 5-picture deal has been done. So Ryan Coogler is supposed to write the pilot, executive produce, and potentially direct it as well. The X-Files original creator, Chris Carter, he's met with Coogler, and he's helping him develop the project together. I don't know what this is going to be about. Like, I didn't watch X-Files growing up, so I can't even, like, put it into my mind. I know the idea of the show. It was, like, 2 detectives or CIA agents. I don't know what they was. They was dealing with, like, paranormal activities and stuff, but I don't know what this looks like for a Ryan Coogler project. But all in all, man, they're looking at Danielle Deadwyler to be one of the leads in this show. I first saw Danielle in The Harder They Fall. Ever since then, Danielle has been booked and busy. Yeah. Danielle keeps a job. She keeps a job. She's been in Till. She's been in quite a few projects. She was in that horror film that came out like last year where she was sitting outside of them folks' house. I don't know. But is there a want for an X-Files TV show? Like, is people looking for this? I wonder what attracted Ryan Coogler to want to do this project. Maybe he's going to put a little twist on it. I mean, I feel like they kind of tried this before with the Twilight Zone. They brought the Twilight Zone back and gave it to Jordan Peele, and I think it only got like 1 season. So, I don't know what this is gonna look like with Ryan Coogler doing the X-Files, but it looks like he has his eyes on Danielle Deadwyler to be involved with this project. Hey man, I hope she gets it. I do think that she is talented enough to lead this project. It'll be interesting to see who her co-star is. That's always, you got to have good chemistry. So whoever they pair her with, they got to be strong enough to kind of stand next to her, because Danielle is very, she can be very soft, but she also has a strong personality. So I'd be interested to see who's going to be her co-lead if she does take the role. Next up, let's talk about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is filming Why Did I Get Married 3. That's right. Part 3. Yeah. And my good brother Marcus over at Back of the Bus was like, man, who's asking for a Why Did I Get Married 3? Man, people want to see this, man. All right? Like my mamas and my aunties and my grannies, they want to see these Tyler Perry films. All right? They will kill you about Tyler Perry. They do not play about this man. And so you better believe they want to see Why Did I Get Married 3. Now, I'm here for the mess. The Why Did I Get Married franchise is pretty good. Tyler Perry do be making like some stuff I don't really watch, but he got a couple in the tuck that I really vibe with. And Why Did I Get Married is one of them, and The Family That Prays. I think The Family That Prays is probably one of his best projects ever. One of his best projects. Now, he is pulling in his bestie, Taraji P. Henson. Okay, she's coming in because Janet ain't coming back. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he can't afford Janet Jackson, but Janet ain't coming back for Why Did I Get Married 3. What is going on? Janet, you ain't got nothing else to do. Now, this is what the synopsis is of the story. I got it right here. Hold on. And if we keeping it a buck, Tasha Smith is really the star of Why Did I Get Married. Like, her and Marcus are like, I think when we hear about Why Did I Get Married, it's always her and Marcus and also Sheila. Yeah. Sheila. But the movie is supposed to be about... Dang, what happened here? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a text message. Anyway, the movie is supposed to be about Tasha and Marcus. Well, what's Tasha's name in this movie? Was it Angela? Yeah, Angela. It's supposed to be about Angela and Marcus's daughter, who's about to get married. So it sounds like we may be dealing with a new generation of marriages coming up. I'm excited for this movie. The first one, definitely a classic. I wish it was in theaters. Tyler Perry is putting this on Netflix. I don't know why everything is going to Netflix, but I do wish this was coming out in the movie theater because I think he would make a pretty little penny on it. But I understand he has that massive deal with Netflix and they want to get these projects put out. But are y'all going to check it out? Y'all going to watch Why Did I Get Married 3? I will. I will be there. I know Tyler Perry is toxic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to watch Why Did I Get Married? For sure. For sure. All right. Next up, we have It. Listen, I don't know anything about It. I never watched the old It movies. I may sit down one day and watch them. But I do know there's a TV show coming out called Welcome to Derry. And per deadline, HBO wants to do 3 seasons. And they also stated that each season will go further and further back in time. So season one looks like it takes place like around maybe the 50s or 60s. They said season 2 is going to take place in 1935. I don't know anything about this scary clown, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I do love a good old period piece, so I may check it out when this drops on HBO because HBO usually has pretty solid programming. So for everybody who's in the It fan base, this TV show, Welcome to Derry, will be coming out on October 26th, and it's supposed to have 8 episodes. So I'll be checking that out. Let's see what else we got next here. Mortal Kombat. So, Warner Brothers is reporting that there's a Mortal Kombat 3 in development. So, Warner obviously feels very confident in this Mortal Kombat universe because there's already a number 3 in development, and Mortal Kombat 2 ain't even came out yet, and they already looking forward to the future. And I ain't gonna be mad at them. Warner Brothers is feeling themselves this year. They had Minecraft, they had Sinners. I don't want to talk about Superman. People think Superman was successful. I don't think it was, but Superman beat all the Marvel movies this year. So I think Warner Brothers can take that as a W, but they're feeling confident with the products that they're putting out. So they already have plans for Mortal Kombat 3, even though Mortal Kombat 2 hasn't came out. Now, Mortal Kombat 2 was supposed to actually be coming out sometime this fall, but they decided to move it to May 2026. May 2026, which I think is horrible. Like, why would you move the movie to next fall? Like, I mean, next summer, not even next summer. You're moving it to next fall, so you're going to be competing with Supergirl. Supergirl's coming out. They should have kept it where it was at. I don't know why they moved it. But Deadline is reporting that a 3rd film will be coming out after Mortal Kombat 2. I'll be checking that out. That's more of my flavor. I know even if the movie ain't good, I'm going to be there for Mortal Kombat. That's one thing I will show up for is Mortal Kombat movies. Even if they're trash, I will always be there. Next up, Tangled. Scarlett Johansson. A couple months ago, Tangled was like completely removed off the Disney slate. They just took it off. This was coming like right after Snow White came out, and everybody just thought Disney was just getting away from girly movies because that movie bombed so hard. They pulled Tangled off. They like, we ain't even doing Tangled no more. But now it sounds like Tangled is back. And they're looking at Scarlett Johansson to possibly play Mother Gothel. Child. Scarlett Johansson sued Disney and got that nice little paycheck, and she's still working with them folks. That's what I'm talking about, Scarlett. They tried to play in my good sis face about that Black Widow movie. They tried to disrespect her. Yeah, had to pay her off. That's what I'm talking about, Scarlett. Hey, I don't know if she should be Mother Gothel or not. Everybody's saying it should be, what's the lady who plays Agatha? Why am I going blank? Agatha all along actor. Catherine Hahn. I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying that they wanted this to be Catherine Hahn's role, but looks like Disney is eyeing Scarlett Johansson to be Mother Gothel in Tangled. I don't know if that'll work, Scarlett. We ain't never really seen Scarlett be like that type of character. Let's move on. All right. For all my Interview with the Vampire fans, we finally have a casting for Akasha, and she will be played by Sheila Ateen. She'll be taking the torch up from Aaliyah. I got a much longer video on my page going over the casting. If you want to watch a great show about vampires, their messy love life, and family dynamics, go to Netflix right now and watch Interview with the Vampire. All right. It is one of the best shows within the past couple years. All right. People who be complaining about MCU shows, people who are complaining about DCU shows, y'all need to be watching Interview with the Vampire. It's on Netflix. Go watch both seasons. Now, I ain't gonna flex. It's a little gay. All right, it's a little gay. It's just a little gay. First season, it's a lot of man on man, all right? If you can just get past that and look through the story, I'm telling you, Interview with the Vampire is one of the best shows out. Now, what we have learned this past weekend at New York Comic Con, Sheila Atim, for y'all that don't know, or if you have or have not seen her before, she's actually in the Doctor Strange movie. She had a little short part. If y'all remember, right when Wanda came in to shed everything down, and they were trying to get to the book. Why I can't remember the name of the damn book. Anyway, Sheila stabbed the book, and then she ended up passing away. She was also in The Woman King as well. But I think she's gonna kill it as Akasha. I think she's gonna kill it. She's not gonna be like Aaliyah's Akasha. She's gonna be a different one, but she gonna eat this role. Yep. She will be in the season 3 of Interview with the Vampire, called The Vampire Lestat. It should be coming out next spring or summer. And this season will be focused on Lestat, and yeah, he's gonna be a total wreck of a rock star. Okay. Next season gonna be messy as hell. We'll get to see his backstory, how he became a vampire. Louis and Claudia will also be in the show, and of course, we'll get to meet Akasha. Sheila will be stepping into that role, and possibly, well, not even possibly, her king Inkle will be present as well. We don't know who's gonna be playing her king. Now I'm interested who's gonna be her partner. But for sure, Interview with the Vampire. It's one of my favorite shows out right now. Y'all need to check it out. Season 1 and 2 are on Netflix. Go watch Interview with the Vampire. It's a good show. It's a little gay. First season, it's a little gay. But other than that, it's a great show. All right, finally, the last topic. Spidey. Man. Every day. Every day, it is a freaking new rumor with this Avengers Doomsday movie. I don't think nobody knows what's going on all the way, because now they saying that Spider-Man is not going to be in Avengers Doomsday. Daniel RPK is reporting that Tom Holland is not going to be in... What? Like, how do you have a Spider-Man movie and you don't have Spider-Man in... I don't believe this. I don't believe it. It's just a rumor. It's just...
All the rumors are true, yeah. What you heard, that's true, yeah.
Just a rumor. I ain't buying it. We just gonna call this a rumor. I don't believe this. You don't have a Spider-Man movie come out before Doomsday to not include him. All right. They completely moved this movie around, and I think solely because they want Spider-Man in the movie. They want the Spider-Man movie to be a prequel. There's also a lot of contracts not complete, so they still working on getting actors and actresses signed up. But hey, man, I don't believe that Spider-Man is not in this movie. There's nothing nobody can tell me. If he does not show up, that would be crazy. That would be so crazy. Now, Brad Winderbaum, he's the guy over at Marvel TV, Brad Winderbaum. He stated that he's been in constant contact with the Spider-Man team because things that are happening in Daredevil may bleed over into the new Spider-Man movie, which makes sense. Because if you're going to have Punisher in the Daredevil, he's also going to show up in Spider-Man. There has to be some kind of connective tissue. Like, you can't have the Punisher in here and then he's just going to randomly show up in Spider-Man without referencing the past of the Punisher or referencing Daredevil. So Brad Winderbaum is saying that, hey, what's going on in Marvel TV with Daredevil may actually bleed over into Spider-Man. And that's how it should be. I mean, it makes sense. All right, let's talk about Jeff Snyder. So Jeff Snyder is reporting that the new X-Men film will debut May 5th of 2028. We've been hearing rumors about Mr. Sinister or Apocalypse as potential villains. We don't know if these are going to be like the overarching villains for the whole X-Men saga, or if one of them will actually be the big bad of the film. Kevin Feige has confirmed numerous times that this team will be young. They're going to be young. A lot of people don't like that. I don't like that. But Kevin Feige is saying, hey, this X-Men squad, we starting out young, and we should be getting some casting announcements pretty soon, or things are going to start leaking definitely by middle of next year, late. They should be heading into pre-production late next year, if this movie is going to come out May 5th of 2028. They got to get this X-Men thing on the road. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, dang, man. I hate that these kids are going to be young. I hope Storm, Cyclops, and Jean Grey are adults. I mean, they got to be adults, man. Don't start us out with no kids. We can't do that, man. Go ahead and age these kids up. So, since Jeff Snyder is reporting that this X-Men movie is coming out in 2028, we know that Marvel has 4 dates in 2028. 4 movie dates. And a lot of us was, of course, guessing X-Men, so we kind of have slight confirmation that X-Men is coming. They've already announced that Black Panther 3 is coming in 2028. Then the last 2 movies, man, the last 2 movies can be anybody's pick. All right, we don't know if the last 2 movies are going to be Blade. We don't know if it's going to be Shang-Chi. We don't know if it's going to be Fantastic Four. But right now in 2028, Marvel has 4 dates lined up. So we already know Black Panther and X-Men are taking one of those dates. There's still going to be 2 dates available. I don't think they're going to keep all 4 dates. I don't think Marvel wants to put out 4 movies in 1 year. So I think one of these dates are going to go away and we may end up with 3 movies. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's X-Men, Black Panther. I think they should go Shang-Chi. Yeah, I think you should go Shang-Chi. And then for 2029, say Fantastic Four. Now, originally, I thought Black Panther was going to hit that February 2028 date. But now I'm second guessing because either Black Panther finna get pushed off or this X-Files TV show has to get pushed off because there's no way for Black Panther to hit the screen by February 2028 because they would have to be heading into production late 2026. I don't see how Ryan Coogler is about to do X-Files and then make Black Panther either in the same year or back-to-back. One of these ain't gonna make it. So either Black Panther ain't gonna make that February 2028 date or X-Files ain't coming out no time soon because I don't see how Ryan Coogler is about to do both of these projects. He would literally probably have to work himself to death. Unless, I don't see no way. I don't see how he's going to do it. I don't see, even if they start filming X-Files early January and it takes them 2 months, that means by the end of the year, he needs to be ready for Black Panther. That's crazy. I don't know. We'll see when Black Panther is going to come out, but I don't see how Ryan Coogler is about to do X-Files and Black Panther in the same year. Yeah, that's crazy. And the last topic we're going to talk about, I wanted to keep this under about 20 minutes, is Vision Quest. Now, I know a lot of people are not hyped for Vision Quest or Marvel TV as a whole because Kevin Feige came out and said, hey, man, you know what? Y'all really ain't got to worry about the TV shows because they not really going to bleed over into the movies and the movies not going to bleed into the TV shows. That was crazy. Why would you come out and tell people you don't want people doing homework? So now people don't really care about these TV shows anymore, which is crazy. Like, y'all spending all this money and telling people, well, we really don't want y'all to have to do homework. Yeah, we do want y'all to do homework. You invested in this community, do the homework. Every other community do homework. In the Interview with the Vampire community, in the damn Game of Thrones movie, they got to do homework. Game of Thrones community. So I don't know why Kevin Feige is just with this, y'all ain't even got to watch the TV shows. Y'all ain't really got to do homework. Yeah, y'all do. Or y'all can get off the bus. Y'all ain't got to be riding with us. But I'm a little hyped for Vision Quest. I'm invested in this story because people kept calling Wanda crazy like her kids didn't exist. And I don't like that. Y'all kept trying to play on Wanda like her kids wasn't real, all right? But we are getting confirmation that Ruri Malika, he's Speed. Yeah. So we now have Wanda's family complete. We have Wiccan and Speed. We have Wanda. We have White Vision. And I don't even want to include Vision. It's a trio. Wanda and her kids. Vision can go off and do whatever he wants. But Wanda done got her kids back because y'all was calling her crazy. What up, Lawrence? Thanks for checking in, Lawrence. That's right, Lawrence. Lawrence says they exist now. Yeah. And I don't like how Doctor Strange was trying to call her crazy in Multiverse of Madness. Like she didn't know what she was talking about. Her kids always existed. And now we have come full circle. And in Vision Quest, we have Speed. We already got Wiccan. Lawrence talking about why Tommy looked like Doja Cat X. Listen, Lawrence, I'm not playing with you tonight. But yeah, man, Rory Malika is going to be playing Speed, and he's going to be in Vision Quest. And I'm just happy that Wanda is redeemed. She is getting her children back. It's also being recorded that in Vision Quest, we'll be seeing Ultron, Friday, Edith, Jarvis, and all of them going to be in human form. All right, they ain't going to be AI. And it's rumored that Jocasta is supposed to be the villain of this TV show. So we'll just see how that goes. But I'm just happy that my good sis, Wanda Maximoff, has been redeemed as not being a crazy witch for thinking that her kids are real, because the kids are real. Yeah, they're real. The kids are real. And all you haters, owe Wanda an apology, because the kids are real. Yes, the kids are real. And Dr. Strange is a DEI hire. I always call him a DEI hire because he's a doctor who should have never been accepted in a Comertage. He was the main one, like Wanda, being very condescending. Wanda, come, the kids aren't real. They're just a figment of your imagination. Her kids is real. Her kids is real. But y'all going to be checking out Vision Quest. And for everybody that rock with me during this live, I appreciate y'all. I know this is a late night stream, but most of my streams probably gonna be late night because I don't want to interfere with all the daytime streamers. Some of my counterparts like Darius and Chill and Blue and Dre. So I'll probably be doing the late night stream. So anytime y'all want to catch me, I'm gonna try to stream either Tuesdays or Wednesdays at midnight for my movie and TV show page. But I'm excited. Wanda has her kids back. I don't know when Wanda coming back. I don't think she in Doomsday right now. But hopefully they can go ahead and get the deal worked out. And she can have her boys and hug them and squeeze them and love them. Because she deserves that. Because she is a mother. All right. But Lawrence, thanks for checking in with me. You always come in and support the team. I definitely appreciate you. And if y'all are on replay game, leave your comments below. If y'all are happy that Wanda got her kids back, if y'all are happy that Why Did I Get Married 3 is coming out, or if y'all are happy that there's a Game of Thrones TV show coming out in January. Thanks for hanging out with me. Peace. And if there's any topics you want me to cover, leave them in the comments section. Once again, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a nice night.